Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run. I almost said OvenBreak. It's Cookie Run Kingdom, for that matter. In this video, what I want to try and do is I want to do a little bit of an overlook on the new cookie that got released, which they were actually released a little bit ago. But it's Choux cookie, because usually what I like to do is I like to do a little bit of an overview video, trying to check out how they work in battle. But I also like to take a good gander at their quotes, their story, their skill, and all that stuff. So now, I don't know much about the cookie. However, as far as I know, everyone has been saying, at least on the internet, which I don't know how else you're supposed to communicate with people. What, are you supposed to communicate with people socially in real life? What, are you crazy?
I've seen
anyway,
you in my dreams.
That's kind of creepy, but you know what? I'm glad that you admire me. But like, apparently, so as far as I know, Choux cookie is said to like not be good. As far as I'm mentioning, what the fuck does Cat say he's doing? Just like leaning? Oh no, he's just shouting at the kids. Okay, it's good for you. But anyway, I just want to see how Choux cookie is, because I want to see if it is true that Choux cookie is not worth. So first of all, we need to find Choux cookie, and let me just mention that unfortunately, I won't be reading comments on this video, primarily because, you know, usually with these videos, I like to kind of dedicate the comments to, you know, other videos, while these videos I kind of just dedicate to the cookie, if that makes sense. I don't know, but that's just me. But anyway, with that being said, still, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. Doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, then that's what matters the most. Which, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and, you're working on, what is that, milk? Yeah, milk well. Alright, let's put, who would work in the milk well? Who do you, Sheesh, why is this such a hard option for you? You know, I think, HyperHimes can do good at the milk well, let's just do that. Alright, or is you, okay, you're still sweeping. Let's just, first of all, let me just take you to a clear area. How do you look when I pick you up? You just dangle with a little bit of a, what is that you're holding? It's like a document thing, or like a little, like, purse? I don't know, it's something that you carry stuff in, but I don't know if like it's like a book thing. I think it's some sort of like a strap book. I don't even know what it is, but she just kind of, she doesn't even look like worried. She's just like, what's going on? What's going on? If I put you down, you just elegantly land on your feet. Excellent. And you do have a little sitting animation where if I can just go straight over here, probably over to the airport, because that's where our most popular famous couches are. Check this out. She is neat. I don't know where her purse thing went, but it's just gone now. But now, and now she's just sitting down there like that on the road. That's probably not safe. Let's get you away from the airport. Don't want a plane accidentally hitting you if we send out a hot air balloon. Okay, so what is? Oh wait, you. Oh, they float. I didn't know she had that magic capability. I didn't know she had that power. Okay, she's a lot more powerful than we assume, because she could just make papers float. Okay, what are some of your quotes?
Model citizens never litter.
Obviously, especially if you're around, since you can, well, speaking of which, you say that and now you just start sweeping the floor. That's so nice of you. But considering how you just make papers float, I gotta be honest, no wonder that littering is not a thing in your town, because you could probably just make them all float in the air and just make them go away forever.
So many cookies in one place. How amazing.
Yeah, trust me, don't worry. I have every single one. I'm pretty sure for the most part. I think all the special, yeah, like, look at all these cookies. There's even some that you haven't seen yet, because, like, only, like, I don't know, a third are available. Like, I think more like a fourth. I don't know how many. I have a lot of cookies. By the way, hello there. Hello you for, hello there for waving at me.
So many cookies in one. How can I help you? Oh wait, this isn't the town square.
It's not, but like, it's the best thing that we got close to it, because we're trying to have a nice community, like, just walking around here. We're trying to have as many cookies, have a fun time here as we possibly can, okay? Like, it's not the town square, so obviously people aren't gonna say slurs. And the moment that she says that, she starts running away. But, yeah, I guess that's an average response.
How can I help you? How can I help you?
Yes.
The mayor's hat was made by Sugarcoat Cookie himself.
Okay, so Sugarcoat Cookie, that's the tailor inside the town square, i.e. the outfit designer. Which, if that's the case, we gotta get, like, playing, why am I forgetting her name? This cookie right here, this is what I'm talking about. We gotta get that cookie to start making hats, instead of just dresses. But, whatever floats your boat. Anyway.
I love all the work I do at the town square.
Well, that's good. Honestly, I feel like people can resonate with that because usually when relating to work that they do, it kind of resonates with them making work around their kingdom, like making little areas, making things that like work, and just making a whole central system that everyone can enjoy, which I know it's just cookies. I know it's just pixeled on a screen, but it's all about the emotion factor about it. It's all about how you personally feel about it, and that's what really matters. As long as you enjoy it, and as long as you think they enjoy it.
If you want to meet cookies from other kingdoms, head to the town square.
Well, I mean, I think... Oh, okay, I got confused for a minute. When you said other kingdoms, I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, there's a lot of cookies from other kingdoms here, like Dark Cacao Kingdom, Hollyberry Kingdom, White Lily. But I'm pretty sure you mean other kingdoms in general, like, you know, other accounts, like other people who play Cookie Run Kingdom. I'm pretty sure that's what you mean, which... Let me tell you, some of them don't have a filter. Maybe that's something that you should get a fix on, but I can't control what you do. I think that has to be brought up to the mayor.
The mayor's hat was made... Wow! So blueberry birds deliver mail in this kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Look, Tree of Wishes, bam, right here. And then they just send in presents like it's pulling hotcakes. Easy enough, and if I were to... Honestly, that'd be cool if I could change... I would change them to cheesebirds. Because, you know, I have a bigger affiliation with the Golden Cheese Kingdom. Because, you know, royalty and greed and stuff like that, and cheese.
How can I help you? So many cookies. I heard so much about the Cookie Kingdom.
Well, which one? You did mention, hey, you can meet a bunch of other cookies from these other kingdoms, but there's like millions of other cookie kingdoms out there. Hundreds upon thousands of them, so like mine is just like a needle in a haystack for you.
How can I help you? The mayor's hat? I might come across as a bit too strict. Apologies.
I don't think you are. It seems like you're a lot more like lenient, but also like passive, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't really seem like you wear strictness around your plebeian neck like it's a scarf. I don't know, that's just me though. Now you do have more quotes inside of your plebeian overview screen, your plebeian little menu screen, so we can just click that by pressing the I button right here.
Let's take a look at the civil complaints of the day.
I usually don't get any of those because could you imagine if cookies started leaving complaints in your kingdom? That'd actually be like a pretty unique detail if they decided to do like a whole decoration upgrade, but like an update. But luckily that's not the case because this is not Animal Crossing. I thank everything for that because I only played the first Animal Crossing and also New Horizons, and the Animal Crossing plebs in the first game were so much more mean. I could definitely attest to that. But anyway, what else do you gotta say?
Need an energy boost? Then visit the town square.
Well, how does that give me an energy boost? Like, is it like energy boost like morale sake? Because like, it's not like I'm just gonna walk there and just like I get something like, man, I can't wait to go ahead and enter the town square. Whoa. Oh man, I am boosted up for the day. Man, I can't believe I just got like an energy drink, 18 decade energy. That's so delicious.
I'll handle any complaints about the high street.
Okay, but what about the low street? See, now you gotta tackle all issues here. You can't just you can't worry about the high. You also gotta worry about the lows.
Safety management falls under my jurisdiction.
Well, you know what? If you're keeping people safe, then I guess that's what matters. But you also gotta worry about the low street. I'm just saying.
Multitasking is my strong suit.
I mean, you did just say you were kind of like head of like the safety management. Yes, I am forgetful. I know, but like. You shouldn't, if that's the case, shouldn't you be manageable in like every single management, if that makes sense? In every single division? I don't know, I mean, as long as you're doing your job, then that makes sense.
Kindness always comes first.
See, look at that, that makes sense. Now you're actually making sense without having to talk about like, oh, even though you literally just said like, oh, I come across as a bit too strict. But you said kindness comes first, so that kind of bounces it out.
I'll handle any complaints. Multitasking is kindness. Multitasking
is that it?
My need an energy boost. Multitasking. Getting out of the office to work is so much fun.
You know, okay, that'll be the last one I read before I come question of the day. I read other things, but it's weird because, like, getting out of the office to work is so much fun. That implies you have to leave the office, but, like, doesn't the office mean if you enter inside of it, that's when you work? I guess maybe it means, like, you work in both inside and outside, but I don't know, it's hard to judge. But anyway, for a common question of the day, I do want to ask, what is your general opinion on Caramel Choux Cookie, which, personally, I do think she's actually not too bad in regards to personality. I think she's really sweet, generous, and also just likes helping people. I will admit, when she first came out, I didn't understand how her name works. I thought it was Caramel Cooks or Caramel Choux, but apparently the X is silent, and it's a C. It's instead of CHOU, it's more like SHOU, so it's Caramel Choux. So that was really confusing for me, but that's how you know a cookie can stick to me more. When people tell me, oh, you pronounced it wrong. Don't even get me started on when Financier Cookie came out when I called it Financer Cookie. which that's just something fantastic. But in regards to just personality-wise, I think it's pretty sweet. Design-wise, honestly, I think it's the best that you can do, just regarding around like a more basic cookie, kind of generally like trying to help everything around the town square. It's like this more like pastry-esque, like vanilla-looking design, which I think kind of makes the most sense using that. And a little bit of redness right there, which I think is pretty sweet, because I think the tiny tints in red kind of imply like a bit of power, but like not too much, because you can see how like there's a little bit of sweetness in her eyes. I'm not trying to be like an over analysis here, I'm just speaking what comes to my mind. And while I don't know what she's like in regards to battle, I've heard that she isn't good, so I definitely need to test that out, but don't worry, that'll come in a little bit. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be reading up on her story, because now I am curious. So let's go ahead and read that up, which she has her voice actress is called Madeline Doro, which I'm just saying, I don't know why, but I feel like would have made more sense for, like, you know, something like voice. I want to say like a Madeline cookie joke, but like, I don't know. Like, I know it's a feminine voice actor, but I just want to point that out because, like, named after another like vanilla tasting cookie, which are Madeleines even made out of vanilla? Oh gosh, how much of an idiot am I sounding right now? The Cuckoo Town Square is always bustling with visitors from far and wide. Cookies love to stroll and shop along the high streets, particularly enchanted by weaving magic. But the true gem of the town square is none other than Caramel Choux Cookie. Whenever there's an issue or complaint to be solved, this adorable little cookie springs into action. Donning her hat and grabbing her briefcase, she scurries to assist whoever needs help. She's known for her grit and hard-working nature, but what truly sets her apart is her kind-heartedness. She greets everyone in the town square with a morning. I was gonna say town square. She greets everyone in the square with a cheerful good morning and radiates positive energy. Surprisingly, she finds even the most daunting complaints exciting. When asked how she is and how she does it all, she simply replies, "I just love the town square." Basically, the whole entire town square is her home, and she just loves it. She basically has lived there her whole life, which I can't really judge her. If you basically lived here, you obviously want to make sure that the place that you live is the best place that you live at, because you want to try and make it a better place. I can probably agree with the place that I live near at. It's not the best, but I'll be honest, I've made some good fond memories here at the place where I live. But also, she has the skill called I've Got Choux. Is that supposed to be a joke, like, I got you? Like, I got you, fam. For I got you, Caramel Choux Cookie uses the I got you to heal allies. She applies damage resistant amplified buff targets to receive healing, and applies an HP shield to an ally cookie with the lowest max HP. As a town square supervisor, Caramel Choux Cookie applies a friendly helper buff to all ally cookies when entering battle. While Caramel Choux Cookie is using her skill, she will briefly become resistant to interrupting effects. That's what I'm trying to say. So once you throw her out, she applies the I Got Choux buff, which apparently heals allies and also applies damage resist and also amplifies buffs to targets receiving healing. Interesting. Also applies an HP shield to ally cookie. So she definitely is more on par with being a support, which obviously she is at the rear. Though for a first impression of it, I feel like the only reason why she isn't good is because I think there are other cookies who can do her job better. Like Parfait or Snapdragon or even Cream Puff. I don't know, that's just coming from me, but I don't know, we just need to test that out. I'll probably throw her in and also like some other cookie, because I'm not sure if she can do normal attacks, but maybe I'll do like 2 extra tests, I don't know. And somehow you're already at level 9 surprisingly, so oh, okay, somehow.
Work has just gotten easier.
Well, hey, that's good for you, because you need the levels up anyway.
Running around town comes with the job.
Well, obviously, yeah, because you need to get to as many places as fast as possible, which I suck at that because I'm not much of a runner. My legs are weak. I don't just skip leg day. My leg days are on vacation.
Running around town comes with the job. Now I can process even more petitions.
Okay, like, I mean, I'm not trying to judge. I'm just saying, like, you think that wouldn't be too hard? Like, process petitions? Like, does your writing speed get faster? Do you like, get cleared off of carpal tunnel?
I already feel more confident.
Well, honestly, that's a good thing.
Work has just gotten easier.
Why do I think these XP Star Jellies are like the cure to depression? Because they're just like, man, I feel more confident. I can do everything better. I feel more powerful. These just cure depression. Here you go.
Now I can process even more petitions.
So now all the topping slots are filled, and we can also... I'm hiccuping. What the blood is wrong with me? Sheesh. I can go ahead and upgrade your skill, which, there we go. Let's get to max right here. Here you go. And that's a nice amount of buffs right there, which now your power is at 25,000 power. Okay, so I think what I might do is I want to use her in one level by herself, but then I do want to use her in another level by with another cookie at assist, so they can also use the skills provided there. I don't know, might be pretty interesting. Let's go like, level 3, I guess. One of the early level 3 levels, I assume. 310. Just to test out for basic necessity purposes. Scroll all the way down here. If I can find my mouse cursor. Hello. Where is you? There you are.
Leave those angry complaints to me.
Angry Oh, you're gonna kill them, aren't you? You're gonna kill the people who are gonna leave angry complaints. I think you are going to do that.
Leave those angry complaints to me.
Yep.
I will do my best.
Well, at least you're being optimistic about it. That's a good thing. Anything else?
I will protect the town square.
Awesome. My gosh, you'd be like a war weapon right there, like just a straight up defender of the town square. Anyway, let's go ahead and test you out in battle. I'm curious to how you work, and like I mentioned before, I'm probably gonna do another one, another playthrough of a level with a different cookie, just so they can show off the. Okay, so do you just not attack?
I'm here to help.
Oh. Okay, quick question. If she's not gonna attack, what? Do you think she would make more sense as a safeguarded cookie? Because she can't do anything. Like, she's like,
I'm here to help.
she can apply buffs, but like that's it. I think it would make more sense if she's a safeguarded cookie, if I'm being honest. But we can't do anything right there. We can't kill him.
I followed the protocol.
Well, yeah, you did, but like you didn't really fight. Like, if you could actually attack, that'd be fine. But you're a supporter nonetheless. So we'll just whip out like a different cookie to help you assist in. So let's get someone rather low. Let's I guess Scissor Brave.
Let's show them.
Because I'd say that's pretty accurate. And I know it's kind of pretty high, but still want to show it off anyway. Please. There you go. Caramel Choux, Ginger Brave. Okay. Probably I'm actually not gonna get killed, but I just primarily want to show off how Caramel Choux works with a character. So obviously healing going on right there, pretty easy to spot. Ginger Brave may get stuck, but obviously the healing just works out in his favor anyway. And bonk. And let's test it out with the skill now. Friendly Helper, here we go.
Here to help.
There we go. And now he's got the shield, which that does have some pretty decent length to it. Also, it's damage down and amplify buff, which isn't damage down like a debuff? Or maybe it means like the damage received, that the damage that he receives goes down. I think that's what it means. Also, please. It's kind of hard to hear her like do the platforming, but it's hard to because she can't even reach that. Anyway, let's do this again. So he can do this, and then just wave it. Okay, that was only one enemy, so it didn't matter. Okay, well, there's a bunch more, so just clear out these clubs. There we go. Can we do one more? Oh, I don't think so. There we go. Right at the last part. And okay, I thought there was going to be a particle effect up here above her, but whatever.
Oh, good job, everyone.
All right, so that seems to be that. Now, to be fair, I think it does make sense why people do say not investing in her. It's not like she's a terrible cookie, but I think there's just a lot better cookies that you could use. For example, like she does provide like, you know, HP shield, buffs and all like that. But if you wanted a cookie that can really just do that to like a good extent, if you have like, if you're lucky enough, like, you know, pure vanilla, like I think pure vanilla can just do that job a lot more easily for you.
The true extent of my power.
And another cookie I think is Snapdragon. They can work out well. And even for that matter, I think one of my favorites that you can be using is Parfait.
Parfait!
And even just for a little bit of extra healing, probably like Cream Puff.
Together we can succeed.
Or even Cotton.
Let me guide you.
So I think all those options could be a little bit more viable than, unfortunately, Caramel Choux. However, she's not useless. Like, if you do have to use her for, like, an extra bit of healing, I guess it's possible to do that. But I feel like in comparison to the other examples that I've shown you, heck, I'm pretty sure even the BTS cookies actually have a little bit more viability, in my personal opinion. But, I don't know. That's just coming straight from me. But you do what you need to do. I don't know if you can take my advice to heart because, you know, I'm not even a professional Kick Your Own Kingdom player. I just kind of give you my personal opinion on things. I don't tell you any good, like, strategy guides. I just kind of tell you how it is. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Your Own content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. Also, down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Your Own YouTube stuff for absolutely free, a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.